there or whatever. But it's hard. I mean, it's like that anticipation keeps going because the thing is, we were talking about in the writers' room the other day. Like we will have written 10 episodes before the show premieres. Probably more, maybe like 11 episodes before the show premieres. And it's very weird to be sort of writing and producing the show without that interaction with the audience. One of the nice things about television versus movies is you're interacting, with your fans. You are learning what they're responding to, and you're writing to that. We haven't been able to do that quite as much with this show because of our lead time. So I'm just looking forward to starting that conversation.
Did Comic-Con help then a little bit to be able to hear that audience reaction
Definitely.
to what?
Oh my God! I mean, that was terrific. I mean, that was a phenomenal response, and it's just been great. Like the critics, at TCA's, their response was wonderful. And we've been very fortunate that everyone seems to be really liking the show. It's the things that we thought would play, like the action, like the emotion, like the relationship between Oliver and Laurel. Those are holding up. That's good. It's working out.
That's good. I mean, how much is it a balance for you guys in the writers' room trying to deal with all these competing elements of the show? Do you find one element easier to write, whether it's family or flashbacks? Or?
It all depends upon the episode, in all honesty. Like, there are some episodes where the flashbacks are incredibly easy to write. There are other episodes where they're really, really hard to crack. Whenever we sort of get lost in the tall grass, we always just come back to Oliver. What's happening with Oliver that week? What's his emotional journey? Once we sort of center the show, any episode around that question, everything else starts to fall into place, and we start to immediately see storylines and see scenes. But it's always about coming back to Oliver and what he's going through.